everyone. Welcome to Educative Newsroom, where we give you the latest information. We are trying to update you on the latest water levels of Akosombo Dam and the improvements or the current situations for everyone to be abreast and take caution as well. Kindly subscribe because we are going to stay on this until everything is normalized. Now, we'll also be looking at the frequently asked questions that people are wondering. Why can the water be stored in the reservoir? Why didn't they start early and all other things? So now, as at 15th, even though today is 16th, but as at 15th, the water level is 2.7724. That's 84. The first one is in feet, then this one is in meter, 84.503. So this one, it appears the water is increasing small, but it is a bit stable. It doesn't mean it's coming down. It's not coming down anyway. It's going up a little bit, but slower than it was. How it was jumping very fast, it is not jumping that very fast again. And to put this into context, the safest level is 276. 276 is the maximum that the dam should take. By now it is at 277.24. Now let's look at the frequently asked questions. So frequently asked questions, let's take this one. So first it says, why is VRA spilling water? So let's read this together. VRA is spilling water because the water levels in the reservoir has reached its safe operating levels at this time of the year. So there's no need to release water from the reservoir to make room. So there is a need to release water from the reservoir to make room to be able to accommodate incoming flows. Without spilling, the water may overtop the dam. That is, it will flow on top of the dam and compromise its integrity. Now, why is it necessary for VRA to spill water instead of using it to generate electricity? All the available units are currently being used to generate electricity. However, the water that is coming into the reservoir is still higher than the norm, and as such, generation alone cannot take out all the water. The water level may overtop the dam and cause uncontrolled discharge into the downstream communities if timely control spilling is not done. When was the last time Akosombo spilled water? The last time Akosombo spilled was in 2010. What time of the year does spilling usually occur? We normally do not spill from Akosombo Dam. However, if we have to spill in any given year, it's likely to happen from September to November, where a better understanding of the inflow quantity would have been determined. How long does spilling last? The length of spilling air size is determined by the volume of inflows into the reservoir and the level of the reservoir before the start of the spilling. It differs on a case-by-case basis. How does VRA know when to start or stop spilling? We know when to stop or start spilling by monitoring the rainfall situation in our catchment area, the flows from major tributaries and other global and regional weather updates, which impacts on inflows into the Akosombo reservoir. How does VRA reduce the impact of flooding when spilling? We have an emergency preparedness plan that helps us to manage our spilling. We try to start the spilling early as much as possible so that very minimal volumes will spill over a longer period. When flooding is inevitable, the emergency preparedness plan provides a framework for us to collaborate with our downstream and other relevant stakeholders to manage the impact. How will I know if there is an increase in the spill volume? We notify our stakeholders anytime the spill volume are adjusted. Will VRA compensate those that lose any property through this spill? The key issues at stake now is to protect the human lives and ensure the impacted persons are given the basic necessities of life. Do you advise that I go fishing during the spill period? Due to high volumes of the water downstream of the Akosombo Dam, it will be necessary to take measures not to engage in any activities on the river during the period indicated for the spill to ensure the safety of lives and prevent damage to property. What does the VRA Dam have on the Akosombo Dam in terms of its spillage? Spillage from VRA Dam causes inundation of some upstream communities in northern Ghana. It has inflows into the reservoir for the power generation, but does not significantly affect our inflows due to the size compared to the Akosombo reservoir. Where is the assembly plant for the potential affected persons during spillage from Akosombo Dam? Safe havens are the assembly points, and signages are provided to inform the impacted communities of these locations. Established notification forms channels will indicate the specific safe havens within the affected areas. What prevents you from running all the hydro units 24 hours a day for a full year in order to take advantage of the good inflows? In addition to electricity generation from Akosombo Dam are used by the grid operator to manage the stability of the power system. The units also have planned maintenance schedules that must be complied with in order to maintain the integrity of the plants. There are therefore times that some of the units are used to provide other system support or are taken out for maintenance purposes. Thank you for watching. Share to inform others to take precautions because the water levels is not back to safe levels. Thank you. Bye bye. Subscribe.